Who am I, you ask? I am the chief of all chiefs. King of the first tribes and the first men. The first time bender. The caffeinated. The father of mammoths. The conqueror of worlds and time. And the eater of toast, preferably with butter and jam. One might ask, how did I come to this? Such lofty titles and aspirations, and what a gloriously large army. Well, first I had to conquer all of the rival tribes, which I showed off in the last episode, where we tamed the weapons and the resources of wood, stone, bone, and even ancient magic from the clans of the shaman. From this, I used this collective force to then tame the mammoths, the tank of the pre-Bronze Age world of man. After conquering these tribes, what else is there in this world to conquer? I'll tell you this. First, I had to tame time and used it, because then there's time travel. And with that, it brings me to the ripe lands of the future. Future conquests and ripe new worlds and timelines to rule, where I will fight many a great enemy. This is that story. Brigade, we have made it. What ancient sorcery is this? It looks like we made it to the Farmers Faction domain, and we seem to have a couple of hobbits and pitchfork-wielding farmers to protect the bridge, the entrance to their domain. It looks like I need to conquer them. Now, before we get into this, I want you guys to let me know your custom battle suggestions in the comments below and any challenges that you might have. If you see one that you like, a suggestion from someone else, make sure to like their comment and it acts as a vote. So look at this. We've got all of the tribal faction units here available. We cannot afford a mammoth. So my thought is, let's do a nice and proper mix of forces here to try to conquer the farmers, because as we conquer them, they will then have to join my army, and we will march onwards and upwards from the farmers to the medieval, to the ancient Greeks, to the Vikings, and later to the ninjas, the Renaissance, and the pirates. Wedge formation, gentlemen. I've got one spear thrower, we've got the powerful bone mage in his ancient magic to control the earth. And we've got a couple brave warriors and one shieldman to lead the wedge, so here we go. How do we fare against our first battle on the bridge? Oh, one of the, look at this. Oh my gosh, I love it. All right, so we just sent the hobbits flying. My gosh, the hobbits always make me think, oh my god, they're leaping and then they grab. They're kind of like, oh my god, these guys, they're kind of like the Viking headbutter in a way. But look at this, our chieftain, oh god, the chieftain was knocked out, but it looks like we should be able to still win. The bone mage is still up and we still have one club warrior as well as one spear thrower. Come on, bone mage, you gotta do this. Oh my god! That was a brilliant hit! Come on, Bone Mage, you gotta do this! You gotta do this! Smack him! Oh, he missed. There it is. One hit to the face. And it looks like the Bone Mage is going to be the reason that we conquer this farm and take the bridge, which is the first key point to let us into this realm. And you may ask yourself, well, why can't you just walk across the river? Because we're a very ancient and paranoid and mysterious folk. We think the water holds devilish properties. Alright, so it looks like we've got some hay balers, very armored units, and a few potion throwers, which I'm not entirely sure if it's poisoning or slowing or what. So as far as our tactics, we still cannot afford the mammoth. So I'm thinking we want to specialize in melee tactics, because these guys are very good against range. And these guys, I might want some anti-range protectors. So first, let's send in a few chieftains here. The brave berserker warriors. We'll send in one bone mage. We'll follow this up with 2 protectors and a healthy amount of club warriors. The potions make their first impacts. The Bone Mage did a pretty good job at taking out a lot of them, but the potions are poisoning and knocking down some of our lesser warriors. Oh! That may have been... Oh my gosh! The potions are also able to destroy the shields. Oh my gosh, they get confused. We need some ranged units to deal with this. We have made it to these mysterious potion smellers, and we shall smite them, and hopefully use them to conquer future tribes. Ha! Ha ha ha! The farmers are not looking like they're going to be able to stop our might. The enemy has created a fortified position on a local strong point, the hill overlooking the golden fields of grain, and we must defeat them. This seems to also be their resource cache, where they arm their hay balers with their magically strong armor. And what is this weird totem? Is this their god? Is this some strange foreboding of some unknown and devious enemy that we might have to fight in the future? Or is it just used to scare the birds away from the crops? It is time we finally can field the tank, the giant woolly mammoth, in all of his glory and ferocity. Alright, so let's see if this guy can just run straight into this formation. They're heavily bunched up. A few of them are armored, yes, but I really think that we should be able to truck most of them. And then we've got a few club warriors to come in and clear off whoever is left, which isn't too many. Oh my gosh, the mammoth single-handedly took out that entire defensive position. It looks like now we've got one of their great warriors, the Reaper. They also, or the Harvester rather, and the Potion Throwers, which are a very dangerous unit. My thought is simple. We will send in a skirmishing line of Spear Throwers and follow it up with a few warriors. We're gonna keep it simple. Oh my god, it's an ambush! It's a hobbit ambush out of the fields! They were hiding there. Now the harvesters are coming in with their giant size, but some of them are stuck on these stones here, which is negating some of their abilities. We're pin-cushioning many of these guys with spears, but they're very, very strong. I still think we've got this. But it was definitely, we were not expecting a hobbit ambush out of the fields. That was awesome. A very interesting tactic. It shows that even though these are not meant for war, that they do have the power of tactics. Look at this poor man. Soon you will serve my army. Now, I'm wondering, it was exactly as I expected. Those were simply the farming lands surrounding the giant castles that the people in this world live in. Here are their true warriors. This will definitely be a greater challenge to face. It looks like they've just come back from the Crusades, and they keep saying this strange phrase, Dias Volt, Dias Volt. But that doesn't bother us, for in the next campaign challenges, we'll be able to use this great sorcerer who has the power of birds. Alright everybody, so now we're gonna get into the custom battle section. I want to go over the basic rules for this. We're gonna show off one example, and then I'm gonna show off all the units that you can choose from, so when you're leaving your suggestions, there's a lot of new units, and a lot of them that you used to call certain names have slightly changed. There's a lot of same units as well, but some of the units aren't even in the game anymore. So this suggestion comes in from the names, and as you can see, he got 34 upvotes. There's over 1,600 comments in YouTube. The video is so hot right now that the comments aren't sorting properly, so it's very difficult for me to see the most upvoted ones. So if you left one in the last one, leave it again and use the proper names and battles. But basically right here, we've got two factions. So when you look at the red side, these are the Romans, and the name said there's 15 shieldmen, 16 spearmen, 10 spear throwers, and 20 footmen. I've kind of outlined them like this, a classical, you know, unit formation. Look at this. I love the differences in size. Like, this guy looks like he's like darn near 7 feet tall. He's like standing head and shoulders above the front line of shield units. Now on this side we have the Persians. So we've got 20 shieldmen, 15 footmen, 15 archers, and 10 clubmen. Now you can see with those 34 likes on his comment, those are votes. So if you go down in the comment section and see custom battles that someone else left that you think is cool, make sure to like their comment so it's more than likely to be chosen in the next episode where we do custom battles. Alright, so now we have the lines crashing. I kind of started out in slow motion mode. We've got spears being thrown. They're pin cushioning some of the footmen on the Persian lines. We've got archers. We like to do these battles a few different times. Look at this. This is awesome. This is like stuff you would see like in an old school like movie that's trying to depict ancient warfare. Oh man, one of those knights got an arrow straight into his head in the background. So here we see it looks like the Persians are kind of punching through the Roman lines. I don't know. My vote's kind of on the Persians because they have archers. And I think the archers are going to be better ranged units. Oh yeah, they're starting to take them out. They're starting to take everybody out. Once the lines crash and they lose their shieldmen, most of— oh! From the grave! That spear thrower just launched his spear even though he was going out. So here's one of the Saracen pikemen. But I tell you what, these guys cannot deal with this concentrated arrow fire, and there you have it. That is one for the Persians. So we're gonna do a best out of 3 format here. So this is what it looks like from above in real time as the lines crash. Let's go ahead and get in a little bit closer here and see what's going on. So if ever you see some epic moment happen, leave a timestamp in the comments so that we can go back and review those epic moments. This one, it looks like the Romans are doing better again, but if they don't have any shield units, these archers are gonna take apart the entirety of this Roman legion here. So look, this is deja vu. Best out of 3. Oh, right in the nuts, mate! Oh, both the pikemen went down. There's only 2 guys left. Now, one thing I think would be cool is see how that guy died, even though it looks like he got hit in the helmet? I think it'd be cool if tabs could incorporate an armor system. Like, for example, say you fired an arrow at this angle and then it hit this sword, if it could then deflect and bounce off. Or simultaneously, or like, similarly, like, what if they fired an arrow and it went like this? And it skipped across this guy and then deflected, like it didn't hit this guy's helmet straight on or in an eye slit, but kind of at an angle. If it could then deflect, and what if it deflected off and went straight into this guy's eye? That would be amazing. All right, so now it's clear that this isn't a very good, this tactic is not working. So what I'm going to do is move 4 of these shieldmen to try to experience a different outcome. I'm gonna put them on the sides, and the goal here is to distract the archers. Oh man, one of them got taken out on this side, and on the other side as well, to try to distract the archers for just a little bit, in hopes that some of these shieldmen, look at this is the goal, end up going for the archers to distract them, and hopefully the Romans can have a different outcome. There's not much friendly fire anymore, and he's not really able to knock them out, but maybe that was enough? I don't think so. There's 1 shield guy. No, there's 2 Roman shield guys still alive. Well, make that 1 now. He just got cut down by arrows from the rear. But look at this. I think they definitely have a chance. Not a very good one. And this, oh, look at this. This footman is following up here. 1 sword blow. Oh, he's down. You gotta at least take out. Oh, they did better. Not good enough. And look at this guy. Looks like his spear is stuck and he's doing some yoga poses. So we've got 3 spear throwers. They're gonna have to take out all of these archers. Oh, they only got 1 out of the 3. I don't think they're gonna have a chance. I mean, there's a chance, but you're gonna need all the forces you can get. It's 2 versus 4. Oh, he got 1. There's 3 archers left, so I think we need to divert 1 more spearman. So this is kind of how we do custom battles. You leave the custom battles, and there's a guy stuck here under this pile, and he's not coming out. And then I kind of fix them up a little bit to try to, you know, get different outcomes. So we're gonna move the shield guys on the far flanks here to try to distract their archers. And I'm actually gonna move 1 of the spearmen for each of these guys over to the flanks as well, so that hopefully they'll follow these shield guys in. Oh, 1 of them just got it. They both got immediately taken out by the archers. But now they're distracting all of the archers. So hopefully the Roman formation in the middle, which was swept by the Persian formation, will have a better chance here. He's still alive. He's distracting what? That's like, he's distracting 6 archers and he's taken out 3 single-handedly, which is brilliant. Although I think maybe one of the spears did it. So look at this! Oh! Some friendly fire there as this Roman takes a spear to the throat. They had some of the local barbarian tribes being their skirmishers, and look at that. That is a victory for the Romans for the first time. Gah! Spear right through this guy. Look, there's even one in the air. So now, with that happening, what we're gonna do is we're gonna take off 2 knights and move them to the sides as well. And see if that can get a victory for the Persians again. Oh! Well, they were immediately taken out. So let's see how this works. Oh! A lot more of the shields guys went over here this time. Now, over on the left flank, the Persian archers are fully alive. Actually, I think that we're gonna have a different outcome. I think the Persians are gonna win again. They're gonna have to be very accurate, but the archers are pretty good at that. Whoa, look at the way this guy's holding his spear. That's a very unique tactic. Oh, your friend just got hit in the hand, son. You better get this guy. Oh! Well done, well done. Oh, wait a minute, this could be, oh, right in the nether region. Here's another brave spearman charging. That guy's spear, the spear thrower in the background, it threw off the archers. So there's 3 archers. Oh, make that 2. Make that 1. 1 archer versus 2 spear throwers. It doesn't look very good. I think this guy is about, look at it. Is he Robin Hood? Look at the shield just standing in the background. Oh, and there you have it. So here we go. Now we're gonna go over all of the units real quick. So here are all of the tribal factions unit. There's a clubber, a protector, a spear thrower, a stoner, the bone mage, the chieftain, and the woolly mammoth. All right, so this is currently, wait, actually, hold on. I forgot about the special units, which are no longer in here. That's really interesting. They changed the build. There was these 2 special units, which were the mounted guys. Oh man, we can't see them anymore. I wonder if they're probably gonna come in a future update. So here we go. The tribal faction, the club, the shield bearer, or the protector. We've got the spear thrower, the rock thrower, the bone mage, the chieftain, and the woolly mammoth. Then over here, we have the beginning of the farmer faction, the hobbit, the pitchfork man, the hay baler, the potion thrower, the harvester, the wheelbarrow, which is awesome, and then the scarecrow. Then we have the medieval unit. They've got the bard, the squire, the archer, the regular archer. We've got the priest, which has a healing ability. We've got the knight, who is like pretty big, very well armored, got a huge shield. They've got a catapult, and then their boss unit is the king, who has the Zweihander, which is the 2-handed sword. And then we go to the others, which is the ancient Greeks, and they've got the Sarissa pikeman, the Roman shield bearer, the hoplite, oh, one of my favorites, the snake archer, a ballista, the minotaur, and then Zeus as their boss unit. And then finally, so this is to help for your custom battle suggestions, we have the headbutter for the Vikings, the frost archer, which when he hits them, they slow down a little bit, the warrior, the berserker, who's got a jumping ability, the Valkyrie, the Jarl, Bearman, and then their boss unit is the longship. So we've got 2 versus 3. Let's go ahead. I put another extra longship in there. Let's see the battle. Who is going to be the last survivor of all of them? I'm guessing that the red faction's going to be better because they have some extra units on the field. The frost archer's doing all right. He just shot the guy in the stone. Oh, he's about to get crowed. And there it is. So anyway, guys, let me know your custom battle suggestions in the comments below. Any challenges as well for tabs for the campaign, for Sandbox. All of that is a ton of fun, and they can all make really unique series that we can have on the channel. So anyway, once again, thank you so much for watching another episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. My name is Baron, and I'll see you guys in the next video.